Dignitaries and dear friends, India is the fastest growing economy, and now our number in the world as far as development is concerned coming to 5. So this is exactly the most important thing for the country, that the technology and knowledge is very important. The futuristic technology in the different fields giving new economic strength to our country. That is the reason I am always telling to the people that the innovation, entrepreneurship, science, technology, research, skilled and successful practices, we name it as knowledge, and conversion of knowledge into wealth is the future. There are other important philosophy which always I am taking it very seriously and telling to the people that no material is waste and no person is waste. It is depending upon the appropriate technology. It is depending upon the vision of appropriate leadership that you can make miracles. The one of the important thing which is very important, in the country we have a lot of universities, lot of colleges, but we need to create employment potential in the country. We need to understand what type of requirement for manpower our industry need. On the basis of that, our training courses, skill courses should be depending upon the requirement of the industry. And we should always have a good coordination, cooperation and communication between the educational institution, industry and government. As far as Nagpur is concerned, Mihan is one of the dream project for all of us. Up till now, we have given at least employment to the youth of Nagpur and Vidarbha, 58,000. And our idea is to develop Mihan. Now we are going to develop international airport. And as far as the Vidarbha's development is concerned, we need to develop industry, research, which the need of the Vidarbha is. We have got 75% minerals of Maharashtra in Vidarbha. We have 80% of forest of Maharashtra that is in Vidarbha. We have got a tremendous potential for tourism. Nagpur is known as Tiger Capital. Nagpur is known as Orange City. And today in social media they are quoting Nagpur as a musical fountain city, which is one of the musical fountain in the world. So this is one of the attraction, and that is the reason that I really happy about the Suryodaya College of Engineering and Technology. They are making lot of research, giving training to the young talented people. India has got the strength. That's the highest, youngest engineering trained manpower available in the world. The name of the country is India, and that is our strength. The raw material is available. But we need to understand what are our exports and what are our imports. We need to find out the solutions that how we can increase our exports and how we can reduce our imports. Now, for example, in electronic hardware, we have a lot of import. I remember just 3 to 4 months before, the IT minister and my ministry officers, we have got opportunity to interact with the chairman, Patrick, who is the chairman of Intel company from USA. Now I am as a transport minister, I am related with the automobile industry. Our automobile industry size is 7.5 lakh crores. And my dream is to make automobile industry of size of 15 lakh crores. This is the industry which up till now create 4 crore jobs. And this is the industry which is giving maximum GST, part of the GST to state government and central government. In our growth story, the IT industry is very important. At the same time, automobile industry is equally important. In the whole world, our IT engineers are well recognized and respected. You go in any part of the world, if the IT companies are there, whenever you got opportunity to interact with them, 70 to 80 people, they are from India. That is exactly the strength of Indian brain. I remember once upon a time, Japan Prime Minister was asking me, Mr. Gadkari, tell me, what is the reason? Is there is any some mathematics genes in your young talented engineers' head by which they are contributing so much for the field? What is exactly the reason for that? I don't know what the reason, but it is true that our electronic and IT engineers are very recognized and respected in the world. So we have got the potential. Problem is potential we have. We need training. We need appropriate education. We need to understand different type of skills. And the most important thing which I will request Sapleji, now your education institute is doing excellent job. But with your research and technology, you try to make industrial clusters near to your college. Now the Umri road is 4-lane road. So using your technology, you can make industrial cluster, industrial park. And preferably, I will request you to go for the things which have already big demand in market. We have shortage of semiconductor. It is a problem for the country. The people are not getting their car at a time because the shortage of semiconductor is a problem. As a transport minister, I am working on alternative fuel. Ethanol, methanol, biodiesel, bio-LNG, CNG, electric, and green hydrogen. Today, there is a waiting list for electric four-wheeler. Now, 400 engineering graduates started their startup and making e-scooters, e-bikes. Some of the startup in Bangalore, they are changing exit petroleum scooter into electric scooter by their technology. We have the requirement of big electric buses. In the country, we have 150,000 buses. And my estimate as a minister that in new future course, to 5 years, we will at least need 10 lakh buses. I just 20 days before launched a double-decker electric bus in Mumbai. Now, just like European countries, we can make electric buses. Electric is a cheaper fuel, and electric is an indigenous fuel. Our policy is import substitute, cost-effective, pollution-free and indigenous. And now we have got the potential. Again, I will request you to go for electric vehicles and different material which we need for that. You have to make the invention, research on that. The huge market is available. Regarding the battery chemistry, we have lithium-ion battery. Battery cost is high. And that is the reason that electric vehicle cost is high. But now we are in process, we have developed aluminum ion, zinc ion, sodium ion, and aluminum air technology. Now in Germany, just they have experimented a train for 1,000 kilometers by using hydrogen. And you have to now make the electronic, lot of instruments regarding need of hydrogen vehicle is concerned. Because there are 3 types of hydrogen. One hydrogen is, brown hydrogen is coming from petroleum. Then the other hydrogen is black hydrogen coming from the coal. And the green hydrogen is coming from the water and organic waste. My dream is, 7 years before, I got opportunity to start a project. Anil Sole was the mayor of Nagpur city. We have decided to sell the sewage water of Nagpur, and we are getting 300 crore rupees per year as a royalty by selling sewage, toilet water of the city. Now I want to make an experiment. Now this is the auditorium. But in this auditorium, the best thing is there, all power is solar power. Because I remember when this auditorium was completed, the commissioner was telling me that we should take 2 lakhs rupees for program. Then he asked me, sir, what exactly the amount we should take? I said 5,000 rupees. So this is impossible. For every program, air condition and the electric cost is 80,000 rupees per program. Sir, then how it can be possible to give it with 5,000 rupees? So now I decided, I called to Chandrasekhar Bawankule, at that time he was a power minister. He sanctioned the scheme. Whole year, the rooftop solar, And now that is the reason that because of the solar, we don't want to pay anything to the MSAB for electric charges. So at the same time, we can make the rooftop solar in Bhandewadi. There will be a segregation of solid waste. We can segregate the waste with aluminium, metals, plastic, organic waste. And organic waste taking into biodigester will get the methane, and from methane we can get hydrogen. At the same time, from water also, for making green hydrogen is the 70% cost is power. So we can easily buy rooftop solar. Our cost will be 2 rupees 40 paisa per unit, and by which it can be possible for us to make green hydrogen with $1 per kg. And $1 per kg means you can take your car up to 450 kilometers with 1 kg oxygen. So the idea is electrolyzer cost is only 1 crore rupees or 1 crore 10-20 lakhs. I have just launched a company in Bangalore. They are exporting their 90% of electrolyzer to the USA. Now a lot of people are making electrolyzer. My suggestion to your institute and your expert doctorate and professors and engineers, young talented engineers, that you think on the line whether it is possible for you to make electrolyzer in Nagpur. Huge demand for that. By using electrolyzer, we can easily get from water green hydrogen. We need to compress it up to 500 bar. We have a generator on diesel, not on diesel. In my house, I have got generator on 100% bioethanol. So the cost will be reduced because the diesel rate is 110 rupees per liter, ethanol is 60 rupees per liter. And by which we can get the green hydrogen, and that hydrogen can be used in steel industry, chemical industry, pharmaceutical industry, aviation, railway, truck, buses, everywhere we can use that green hydrogen. Presently, we are the importer of the energy. In future, we will be the exporter of energy. Our Prime Minister's dream is to make Indian economy of $5 trillion and to make India Atmanirbhar Bharat. Without research and development, it is difficult for us to get that mission to complete it. And that is one of the reasons which I will request you, we should always concentrate on need-based research. Suppose you have a research, but that can be useful on the moon. It's good. But what is the use for Nagpur people and Vidarbha people? Neither no one is going to be going there on the moon. But if you can make semiconductors, you can make the technology for green hydrogen, you can develop electric vehicle, you can develop lot of power. Now everywhere where semiconductor we need, from washing machine to airplane, every time, everywhere. So that is the time that the educational institution and research organization should understand what are the problems and what are the strength of that region and area. What type of manpower we need. And for that reason, what type of education and what type of skill is important. And to obtain the appropriate people from the world, having expertise with that knowledge, with that particular thing, and invite them here and train the people. I know that no one is perfect and no one can claim that he is perfect. Uttam, Adhikuttam, Sarvottam up to infinity. You cannot catch your own image. But the process of development is a continuous process. You need to understand. And many times there are a lot of new technology. I am working in agriculture. Now I am using drone for spraying. My first request to you, we are using the drone with lithium ion battery. The cost of the drone is 8 lakh rupees. Now I am launching flex engine. At 28 this month, I am going to launch a Toyota car named as Camry on 100% bioethanol. The bioethanol means 100% no petrol. We have got the bike ready from Bajaj, TVS and Hero, 100% on bioethanol, and the same car generating 40% electricity. And the average will come 25 rupees per liter petrol rate will come as far as the average is concerned. So in the drone also, if you can use the flex engine, the cost of the drone will be less than 4 lakh rupees. And now it is a proven technology. We have nano fertilizer like urea and supla. For 1 acre of sugarcane, we need to take 4 bags of urea. And 1 nano urea bottle equal to 1 bag. By using drone, only 2 bottles are sufficient and they are giving the result of 4 bags of urea. Because with the hand when urea we throw, 75% of urea is wasted and 25% is going to the plant. By using drone, it is only 75% going to the plant and 25% is the waste. So drone is the need. Even Vidarbha you can sell 10,000 drones here. Market is ready. So there is a lot of potential that you need to understand what exactly the need of the region is, need of the people is, what is to be appropriate technology, and technology should be cost effective. I always telling 4 principles: proven technology, then economic viability, ability of raw material, and marketability. That is the reason that 2 days before I was in Guntur, in the Begin University, big university, they have 50,000 students. And there was a big program. And they have a lot of research laboratory. And I have given delete to the person from Bharat Laboratory, who are just making this vaccine. And he was a student from that university. So my suggestion is, your student also can make miracles. And give them your professional consultancy, and with the success story, develop entrepreneurship between all the students they have. They may have knowledge, but entrepreneurship is equally important. I am not an engineer. Neither am I an intelligent student. Munna Mazen, no, he was with me. हम सड़क छाप लोग थे. But I know how to bulldoze the things. That is the reason that 6 word record is with me. I am not an engineer. Somewhere the entrepreneurship and enterprise, both words are very important. The financial management, human resource management, all type of management are important, but you have to develop entrepreneurship between your students. Without that, knowledge is not completed. Because without entrepreneurship, he cannot develop the new industry, new formulation, new research, which is very much useful for the society. I am really happy that Suryodaya College of Engineering and Technology is doing excellent job. They are already, I am talking with the Dosalt people, because once when I given the land to them, they promised me that before end of 22, they will make Falcon jet here in Nagpur. We have TAL here. The TAL is making 1200 parts of Airbus and Boeing company. And my dream is to make Nagpur as a manufacturing hub for aviation industry. We have 48 engineering college, aviation engineering college. The Satish Chaturvedi got that college of aviation engineering. Now the drone are already developed in my department. We have 670 roadside amenities with heliports. And the idea is within 5 years there will be drone service will be there for medicine, for taking even 2 people also, drone taxi. They will take it from one point to another point. Because the total using the technology, the scenario is going to change. The futuristic technology which are useful for mankind, society and the country, that is exactly our research line. The innovation and research should be need-based, should be consider what type of manpower our industry need, what type of entrepreneurship and what type of technology we have to develop, and what is the target, what is the inspiration, motivation behind development of the new technology. That is exactly we need to understand. Because the one thing is always there, that there is a difference between letter and spirit. By letter you will get the degree, but spirit is more important than the letter. I feel that the college is doing excellent job. Always I am supporting the mission of the college and Mr. Saple. Now this is the time I will request him to start industrial clusters, IT industrial clusters. And by your research and consultancy professionally, you can develop industrial park. And here, the most important dream which already we have to create more employment potential for young talented youth of Nagpur and Vidarbha. That is exactly the important mission, and we need the economy which is going to create more employment potential. Without employment potential, we cannot eradicate the poverty. Without employment potential, we don't have socio-economic growth. And that is the important reason that we have to create employment potential. Swami Vivekananda ji already has given a philosophy that you cannot teach any technology to empty stomach. No philosophy can be taught to empty stomach. With the honest way, with the moral values, we need to earn more money for the country and for the society. I always remember one Sanskrit Geet. Manasa satatam smaraniyam, vachasa satatam vadaniyam, lokhitam mama karaniyam. How I can be helpful for the poor people of the society to change the socio-economic transformation for the country. And knowledge is the basic thing. Without knowledge, you cannot do anything. And knowledge is never a complete process. It is a continuous process. And every time you are understanding the new subject, every time you understand the new technology, and that is exactly the path for your progress. I am really happy. I am giving all best wishes to all of you for making a lot of new experiments, doing excellent job of research, particularly the information technology. Now, after some days, with commercial success and giving professional consultancy, you can go on the path of making industrial clusters of IT in Nagpur, and for that reason, we will support you and we will give my all best wishes for that project. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Thank you so much, sir, for your words of wisdom.